You're watching America Trends. I'm Mary Burt-Godwin. And one thing I am not is I wouldn't say I'm a very big fashion expert. I love fashion, but I am in awe of people that have a good sense of fashion and people that can put together great outfits. And I am telling you, I saw this website, Lucama Boutique. The founder is Sofia Roca, and she's here today. I love everything about this website. Sophie, I'm so happy that you're joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yes, oh my gosh, I am just so impressed with you and with your website and everything about you. First, I want to hear how you got started into, because it's an online boutique, is that correct? It's all online?
All online. Thank you. Appreciate it. So we started online. We also offer pop-ups in Arlington, Virginia and Miami Beach, Florida, where I spend my personal time. And I would say we started as just an idea between a father and a daughter, and it came into fruition in 2019. I just wanted something of my own. I worked in the boutique space for a bit, and
You worked at an actual boutique, is that what you mean?
yes,
Yeah, okay.
college, and that's when I was reassured that I wanted to create my own business.
And yeah, I saw on your website that it's dedicated to your dad. So he was part of the process of you two coming together and having this idea.
Right, correct. So I like to keep it personal, and I was always with him during his business meetings. He was an entrepreneur himself, a marketing guru, and he always took me along. And I realized he had a personal relationship with all of his clients. I wanted that for myself, and he always encouraged me and gave me that confidence that I can do so. So I try to create that, and that's part of our foundation with Lucuma. We have this really personal, intimate client relationship with all of our shoppers, and that is maybe one of the things I miss the most about having pop-up events, which we're slowly getting back into. But I think that's what differentiates us from other online boutiques.
And then I see in there that it says in memory of him. Did he pass away?
He did in
Oh,
2017
oh, I'm
when
sorry to hear that. So tell me more about that journey because I know it then became probably even I lost my dad when I was 29, so I'm very connected to what that feels like in your 20s to lose a parent. So, then probably became even more of this labor of love for you, right?
absolutely. I'm sorry to hear. It's always hard losing a parent, especially if you have this close relationship
Yeah.
with them and you have this vision of having something together. But I do feel like I was able to recreate that either way. He's the foundation and the core of our business. So Lucuma is a fruit native to Peru, where he was originally from. And
Okay.
we share our ice cream, our Lucuma ice cream, and talk about my endeavors and dreams together. So
Well,
that is
I was going to say he's definitely still part of it, and he's looking down on it right now, and part of its success. So, and it's funny because I had never heard of lucama, and I saw that it was a fruit from Peru. So I've never heard of what kind of fruit is it?
So I would say it's similar to the texture of a mango. It
Okay.
has a smooth texture, great when combined with chocolate. So I love it when someone goes to a Peruvian restaurant and sends us their lucuma ice cream or just the picture and their menu, and I feel like it just connects us a bit more. And I encourage you to try it.
Yeah, I'm going to definitely check it out. Now, tell me about launching this business because you mentioned 2017 is when your dad passed away, and then 2019, I think you said, is that when you launched the actual online store?
Correct.
And
For
was it all just you, or did you have a business partner?
all me.
Wow.
I was expecting my first and only Ezra in 2017. I lost my dad shortly after, and I didn't think the boutique would become a thing until maybe my mid to late 20s. I'm still very young, but when I had my son, I did go through an experience where I lost myself a bit and I didn't put too much effort in my style or appearance, understandably.
I can
And I
relate to that. I've got two kids, so I was there at one point too. I still don't think I do. I have to for this gig, but other than that, I'm in sweats every day.
Right. I'm still in sweats, but when I do, I'm sure you can relate. When you do get dressed up and you put that effort, it just feels better. You feel confident, I'm assuming. And
Yeah.
just looking in the mirror, and I gave myself that time, those few minutes to really put myself together is what I was seeking and I wanted to offer for our lovers, as we like to call them.
And tell me about the process of selecting the clothes that you're going to put on the site and the styles and the different fashion senses that you put on your website or on the boutique.
So I, not to burst my bubble, but I feel like I have a strength in styling, not so much designing or not great with my hands, but I have a vision. I know how to work with proportions, what looks good on a certain body type. And when I go on buying trips, I have specific clients in mind and I purchase timeless pieces that are not too trendy and you can repurpose them over and over again. It's a way of being a bit more sustainable when it comes to our wardrobe. So I like to curate timeless and chic pieces for our clients.
And how, because I see your Instagram handle right there, we're showing that is a big part of any industry now. You have to play the social media game, right? And you probably have an advantage because you're younger, and so social media is probably second nature to you, and it's clear that you know what you're doing by looking at this feed. So how much of part of what you do is kind of curating what your social media feed is going to look like?
Well, I would like to say that I plan it out, but I don't. We kind of wing it in that sense. I have my boyfriend, father of Ezra, who takes my photos. On occasion, I collaborate with a local photographer, and she'll offer her studio, and we'll take our photos there. But what I do really enjoy doing is storying. I like to story as much as I can, and I'll include my personal life as well.
Do you connect your personal life to your brand, Lucama? Like, how interchangeable are they?
I believe it is relatable to my current audience. I happen to resonate mostly with younger moms, and I think that's what makes it more purposeful and fulfilling versus just sharing my meal. I like to really share my life and my son and my family, and not just clothing, but my everyday life wearing lucuma with my family as well.
Are you wearing Lucama right now? I'm assuming that you are.
Head to toe.
Very cute. That sweater is amazing. So gearing up for the holidays, are you gearing up for now, Black Friday is coming and all these big sales and big pushes for buying presents. So how are your marketing efforts right now?
Marketing, well, everything is organic, word of mouth, and we are going to figure out how we can create a few ads. I'm still in that learning phase, but last year we offered everything for $20 for about 40 minutes. It was something I posted, and you had 40 minutes to purchase anything on the site for $20, and we might or might not do that again. We called it our secret sale.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. Did it crash in that period of time?
It was the busiest day we've had all year.
It's genius.
It was fun. It was fun to be different.
Because then it gets people wanting to watch your stories if they think that you might be doing that again. They're going to be paying more attention to what you're doing. That's a great marketing ploy.
Tease them a little bit, and it's always exciting. They really enjoyed it.
And so, what are the next steps? What do you think is the next phase for Lucama?
I'm really excited to get back to the pop-up events. We have one this weekend in Miami Beach, and just collaborating with more small businesses and having that organic and natural face-to-face interaction. But eventually I would love a physical store in my local neighborhood.
And that's in Virginia, right?
In Virginia, in Arlington.
And for your pop-up events, can you tell me a little bit more about those?
So I like to make it a unique experience. We had that one on the water. It was on a boat. It was moving, a bit chaotic, but we had our sours, which are Peruvian national drinks. And I just really like to make it a unique experience. You're not just shopping, but you're meeting friends and you're having a good time.
That looks great. It looks like you have a very specific color scheme and everything there. It looks gorgeous.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And so who do you do all the modeling, or how do you get your models for all your ads?
Most of them are on my body, but of course we're not all the same. So I like to collaborate with local models. We've had a few influencers and TV personalities who actually reached out to us as well. So it's fun to see their interests.
You know, I noticed that there weren't all just one size, though. Yeah, I think that's great. You have variety of sizes, extra small through extra large, and different sizes on not just for sale, but also on your Instagram feed, which I think is important.
I love it when one of our clients sends pictures of themselves in it. That's what I would love to share the
Yeah.
most. And eventually would like to offer more exclusive sizes, but for now,
That's what you got. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Sophia. I appreciate you being here, and best of luck to you as you get into the holiday season. LucaMoveBoutique.com, and everyone at home, stick around. We've got more America Trends with Molly Levy coming up next.